Alright, second start to this. I think you can hear me now. Sorry for the... Alright. I sincerely apologize about that. That was a horrible start. Okay, I'm just going to wait for a second here to get some people online, then I'm going to go ahead and start. See, we can adjust that. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday so far. Mine has definitely been eventful. Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. About to get started here in a second. Let's make sure I have some people on. Let's see. Gonna start here in about 30 seconds, so just bear with me. Alright. Working through a couple of bugs. Alright, I think we are fully live. This is a multi-platform streaming I'm doing, so it's a lot of bugs that I'm getting kind of working through. So if you guys can kind of bear with me through some of these technical challenges, I appreciate it. So one of the things that I came here to talk to you guys about, you may or may have not have noticed, I am creating a new online platform. It's for broadcasting streaming, and if you guys aren't really familiar with my work yet, my name is Garrett Jones, also known as the stage name Magik Plan. I am a musician, world musician, artist, musician, producer, remixer, all pretty much in different types of music and genres. So basically what I've been doing the last couple of months, I have been really focusing on a live stream platform for you guys to really be able to rewatch and then also have other artists come on here and kind of grow this out. It hasn't been the easiest start because I'm usually just doing this kind of by myself and with a couple of other friends, but it is definitely getting there. I have been doing, just a little bit of my background, I have been doing music production for 10 years now. I started out in doing video, lighting, and also creating my own productions. I have two original albums out currently right now. So my biggest thing is really just keep trying to produce music and make original music and make it really solid for other artists to also collaborate with. So one of the things I really wanted to do was, after doing so many gigs, I never really just felt 100%. You know, once you go home at night, you're done. You never really felt 100% complete. And so one of the biggest things I wanted to do was create something tangible that you guys could actually take home with you. That way, you guys can really see what's going on, the progression, and everything that I do is 100% original, my own tracks. You also see the video work that I do. It's kind of a rare thing where I get on one of these and do one-on-one kind of things with no effects, no camera tricks, no nothing. So it is really, you know, I want to be able to become one-on-one a lot more with my audience and my group. So with doing that, um, I wanted to just kind of touch bases on what I'm currently doing in my space. Do have a current web show I'm limited to the amount of space that I do, but it comes out really good. The biggest thing that I'm doing now is we're basically moving to a phase two, and this phase two is going to be something that is basically going to be with other artists. So what I'm essentially doing is creating a completely new space, so it won't be in here anymore. It'll be a different new artist platform. So we're going to have different artists coming on, kind of like time slots, and it really will be almost set to how a live show and production works. It will have live lighting, it'll have live video, it'll have everything incorporated. We're announcing the lounge area that we're doing, so artists will have their own lounge space, really chill out. You'll have multi-camera views that you can see of what we're doing. It's going to be really fun. So, you know, the biggest thing with this is growth. I really wanted to tap on the internet audience crowd. The crowd that we have, I feel locally, is really good. It's been a great, you know, like the California, you know, West Coast crowd is great, but I really wanted to reach out to a worldwide crowd, and the easiest way to do this is through these online streaming platforms. And so the best way I really have been able to do this is I kind of just on my own and figure this out. So I have been focusing a lot of my time on working through these newer simulcasting and all this crazy stuff. So it's been a little bit of a challenge, but definitely I'm making it happen. If you haven't visited the newer web social media pages I have, it will be all broadcasting to that. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then also YouTube as well. We might add a couple more like Twitch and things like that as we go, but you know, we're just going to kind of keep going. So I'm going to be also rebranding this. This is going to be called Magic Sound Radio. It's going to be a whole new logo, branding, new everything, so watch out for that. Eventually I will actually include a .tv with this. Once we do get this going, you'll be able to log into a website without having necessarily some sort of, you know, you can do it on a mobile phone or a computer, and you can actually see, you know, what's going on without having to be on YouTube or anything like that. So once we get to that phase, I'm definitely going to let you know. So what is Magic Plan Radio, basically, or Magic Sound Radio? It's going to be an incorporated developing with new artists, not just myself. We're going to have all sorts of new music. This includes not just trance and house, but also probably bass music, original, you know, artists that I'm really into around here. And I really just want to give you guys a really awesome musical experience. It's going to have complete, like I said, lighting effects, video. It'll be completely controlled and really posh and polished. We're also going to be launching a new format. The new format will follow something to where you're similar to a State of Trance or a group therapy show. These shows have really structured ways that, you know, we can incorporate different more voiceovers, things like that. So I'm going to be doing a lot more announcing, being really involved in just actually producing the show, not just only playing. So it's going to be kind of a new challenge for me, and I really am stoked to do this. And like I mentioned before, the other thing that we're also doing is simulcasting. This is a newer thing that it's really good to do to increase your reach with different platforms. So we will be available not only just on Facebook or anything, but everything else. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this was because I wanted to entice you guys of why to watch. I know you guys have probably seen a couple of these streams go on and off, and have been doing them really for about 6 months, and it's been a lot of new developments with it, but I am still getting the hang of it. So really honestly, what we're trying to do is a bi-monthly show. The bi-monthly show is going to be twice a month, and if it does kick off more, we are going to do more than that. But the least minimum, it will be twice a month. Usually, most likely, it will be on the weekends. The weekday shows are kind of trickier depending on how we can incorporate it with artist times, and everyone's got lives and things going on. So, hey, what's up? How's it going? Thank you for joining, man. uh, so the other thing is too is we're gonna have a really cool lounge that we're setting up for artists. This is gonna really, and it's gonna have its own bar area. It's gonna be set up almost like a club in an atmosphere, but it's gonna be a private little thing. So we will have about the capacity of about 15 to 20 people. So you will see people walking around. You'll see people getting, talking. It's going to be a really kind of a homey atmosphere that we're doing. So this is really, it's exciting. It's really cool to see this. I've done probably close to over 1,000 gigs over the past 10 years, and really love doing live shows. I'm still going to be focusing on it this year. I have repeat contracts that I am doing with certain vendors, but my main focus is going to be this year, and also putting out new original music for you guys. So that's, one of basically the biggest things of why I do this is because I want to create really good content for everyone, and really just create what the Magic Plan sound is, and also have other artists put their own, musical creation into that. And I think it's really, really cool. So thank you for tuning in, guys. This has been kind of this is the first time I've actually simulcasted on different platforms. So this literally is the first test that we are doing right now. So I do appreciate you guys definitely joining in. And do you have any questions or anything like that? Definitely let me know. I just went furniture shopping for the past 6 hours, so it's been a pretty crazy day. Yeah, man, definitely gonna play some levels for sure. We're definitely gonna be also going through levels as we do this as well too. Albert, man, would love to have you on this. You're definitely one of the first person I think about doing this, and I have other artists that have been also hitting me up all around different genres of music. That's why I've been wanting to really push this out to be a multi-artist thing. It's going to be really well organized. We're going to have certain slot times, food, drink, all that thing prepared. So it's going to be a really good, vibey, homey party kind of thing. We are starting on it, I would say next week. The next week is going to be my last radio show in here. Let's see, can you hear me? This is going to be my last radio show in here in this actual studio, and then I'm going to be moving it out there. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I do appreciate your time. So I think that's pretty much it for now. That's just what I wanted to get on and say. Thank you guys so much. Please stay tuned to my pages, Magic Plan, or Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube /Magic Plan. All right, guys. Love you so much. Have a wonderful night. Take care.